Hello everybody, my name is Oren Betzaleli, I'm from Harman, and we are at Mobile World Congress 2017 at the Harman booth. With me, I have Sanjay Dhawan, President of the Connected Services Division of Harman. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Oren.
So, Sanjay, help me understand something. Many people know Harman from the audio history and from the connected car infotainment. What does Harman have to do with Internet of Things?
Sure. Harman has an amazingly rich history over last 70 plus years in creating some of the world's great products in the audio space, as you mentioned. But lately, over the last 10, 20 years, the company evolved its product lines into connected car products, consumer audio products, enterprise, audio, video control and switching products. And all of these products are getting more and more connected. So about a year and a half ago, Harman started a new division called HARMAN Connected Services, which is what I lead for Harman. And this division basically is chartered to creating new products and services around connecting all of our Harman's products and leading Harman into what generally is called in the industry Internet of Things. So that's kind of how Harman has progressed into IoT space. And I think in the coming months and years, you'll see a lot of new innovation from Harman, come in the IoT space.
Is it limited only to the Harman products, connecting the Harman products to the IoT space, or is it open to other companies as well?
No, the plan is to basically work with develop the whole ecosystem and innovate in the whole ecosystem. I think if you look at what Harman strategy that was implemented over the last 1.5 to 2 years, Harman acquired a number of leading companies. From Israel, a company called Redband, from Mountain View, a company called Symphony Teleca, a bunch of other companies, to basically create a very industry-leading portfolio of products and technologies to basically help build the whole IoT ecosystem, for Harman. So in this early infancy stage of IoT, the plan basically is to work with all various Harman internal divisions, internal products, but also external customers as well.
Right. So is there any specific segment and industry of IoT that you're looking after?
The focus, obviously, it starts with automotive. Automotive, Harman, that's the largest segment for Harman. And we're very focused on automotive, and you can basically call a connected car as an Internet of Thing, right?
Sure.
In this case, it being a car and automotive. But really, we are also focused on a few other key verticals. Smart buildings is a key focus. Because Harman is very well known into providing products and technologies into large venues, and hence smart buildings is a key focus. Also retail, and providing IoT for providing retail analytics, how various different displays and etc. are being used in retail is also a key focus for the IoT team.
Okay, thank you. So you mentioned ecosystem. Can you tell me a little bit more about what that ecosystem means? Who are your partners, and what is the purpose of building an ecosystem?
Sure. IoT is, again, like I said, at its infancy stage. Interoperability, making sure all the sensor fusion, all the various different protocols, are converging well is very important. Harman obviously is building certain gateway products, IoT gateways to basically help enable the deployment of IoT in the enterprise, in smart buildings, in the retail setups, and so on. But above that, we're also working very closely with many different partners. One example I want to give, since we're talking, recording this at Mobile World Congress here in Barcelona, Spain. We announced this morning a partnership with VMware, and that whole partnership is about accelerating the deployment of IoT. VMware, as we know, is a company originally known for virtualization in the data center, but now is basically coming out with various different IoT products to basically manage, secure, and deploy. Make the IoT deployments easy from a controlled software standpoint. Obviously, Harman provides the endpoints. We provide the gateways. We provide the over-the-air update software. We provide the services for data analytics and other IoT deployment services. And the two companies are kind of joining forces to make and accelerate the IoT deployments in the enterprises.
So in a way, what I'm hearing from you is, taking a player from the IT world and maybe a player from the OT, operational technology world, and kind of bringing them together to expand the capabilities.
That's exactly it. IT and OT are coming together from an IoT standpoint, and also Harman plays both, brings innovative products and also services to help enable that, along with VMware partnership.
Okay, good, thanks. So you mentioned innovation, and I know Harman is a very innovative company. What can your customer expect in terms of innovation in IoT in the next year or two?
So I think it'll start with providing gateway products to basically act as a glue to really make IoT deployments feasible. We have some Harman has some very intelligent endpoints in automotive and in audio and other industries. Similarly, other companies do the same thing as well. But one key issue that everybody is facing is basically that these endpoints, as they become as they go live and they connect to the internet, they need to be managed, they need to be secured, they need to be controlled, and so on. And gateway products with edge analytics capabilities and also control plane software will play a very important role, and that's one key area that we are innovating in. Making it simple is very important, right? I think that's a key focus from an innovation standpoint, that we have. And thirdly, working with key ecosystem partners so that collectively we can offer simple solutions to customers is another key focus area.
Right, thanks. When we look at the IoT industry, we see many companies who in their past were not technology companies, getting into this IoT space, exploring devices and sensors. Do you think there is a return on that investment for them?
The IoT doesn't matter what projections you look at. It's going to be a huge space. With few billion devices on the internet right now, to growing it to tens, 30, 50 plus billion devices, are the projections in the coming, 3 to 5 years. Mm-hmm. And what that basically does is, creates, huge amount of opportunity for products and related services for many companies. Above all, the companies who are able to, deliver the promise of IoT in a simple, seamless way and enable the use cases, are going to win. Yeah. I think. In the automotive world, recently, we demonstrated, how from the car we can basically have, full integration with home automation, with the Nest, Google Nest, protocols, or with the Philips Hue protocols, or other, various different ways, so that, as your car approaches your home, your lights come on, your, the temperatures are switched on to your liking, air conditioning or heating, and et cetera, et cetera. Your security system gets disabled so that you can, park your car inside your garage and walk into your home. So there are many, similar automation scenarios, which get enabled with IoT, which create, huge amount of opportunity, and above all, differentiation for the companies who do it right. Mm-hmm. Obviously, as Harman, we have embraced the whole IoT space, and we want to innovate and make sure that our products and our services, are unique in the area.
Yeah, sounds like a very exciting future for the industry. One last question, if you don't mind. If I was a CEO of a product company, hearing this whole notion of IoT and wanting to get in, what would be your advice to me?
So I think if you're the CEO of a product company trying to get into IoT, I think I would, my advice would be that, partner with, somebody like, HARMAN Connected Services, but then there are other, similar services groups as well, who have innovated in the IoT space, because they will, provide the initial capabilities and the initial push that's required, because this space, it's happening right now. And what that basically means is that, there is not too much time that companies can afford to have to do an initial ramp up and learn the space. It's very complicated as well. So I think, having a good partner to work with, who already has been innovating in the IoT space is a good way to get started and get their own teams kind of, spooled up, to build whatever product that they want to build.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you very much, Sanjay. And thank you, everybody, for being with us today. And we'll see you again next time.
Thank you so much, Oren.
Thank you.
Thank you.